Oprah Winfrey has been subpoenaed to testify in a court case against Russell Simmons. And not only do they want a testimony from Oprah Winfrey, they also want a ton of documentation that she has when she worked on the Russell Simmons documentary. Drew Dixon, a former co-worker back in the day of Russell Simmons who accused him of SA and filed a lawsuit against him, filed another lawsuit for defamation, and this is where Oprah Winfrey is going to come into play. And the main reason that Oprah Winfrey is getting subpoenaed by this woman is because of this documentary on the record that Oprah Winfrey was actually producing before she dropped out. And a lot of people were accusing her of dropping out because pressure that Russell Simmons was giving her about doing this documentary. I'm sure you guys remember Russell Simmons taking to Instagram telling Oprah how upset he was that she decided to single him out in the recent documentary. Russell Simmons was trying to say that he was just a player and he's never forced himself on anyone. And then after all of this public scrutiny that she was facing from Russell Simmons, she would then drop doing this documentary, and this is where she faced a lot of backlash, and she did multiple interviews trying to say that the reason she dropped out wasn't because the pressure that she was getting from Russell Simmons very publicly. Oprah tried to claim that she did believe these survivors, but there was something creatively that she didn't agree with the film, and this is why she ended up backing out of it. And now all of this is what landed Oprah Winfrey with a subpoena by Drew Dixon in her defamation case against Russell Simmons. It says, "You are hereby commanded to produce the books, records, papers, data, documents, evidence, writings, and all other tangible things as described more fully in Schedule A." He had to do this by March 18th of 2025. And it says, "You are further commanded to appear and attend before a notary public or other person authorized by law to administer oaths, and at any recessed or adjourned date to testify and give the evidence as a witness on the examination before trial by deposition upon oral arguments. This deposition may be videotaped and it will continue from day to day until complete." And then it says, "Please take notice that failure to comply with the subpoena is punishable as a contempt of court and shall make you liable to the entity on whose behalf the subpoena was issued for." In the subpoena, they give a full list of the documentation that they are talking about that they want from Oprah. Now, this is all the documents that they want from Oprah because of her time making the documentary on the record before she dropped out, so they believe that she has a lot of this information. They said they want all documentations and communications concerning Russell Simmons' current or prospective business enterprise discussed with his agents before, during, after, or concerning the B. Singer interview. All documents and communications concerning any of the defendant's business ties and properties located in the state of New York. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements to you about Drew Dixon and Drew Dixon's accusations of SA against Russell Simmons. All documents and communications shedding light on the time and location of the conversation described in Request 3. All documents, emails, text messages, and any other form of communication relating to Russell Simmons' statements to you about Drew Dixon and Drew Dixon's accusations of SA against Russell Simmons. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements from the B. Singer interview. What did you think about on the record? I didn't watch it. The interviewer said, why not? Because it's not true. And I think Oprah said that the stories don't add up. All documents and communications concerning the defendant's statements from the B. Singer interview. Well, the first thing I called Oprah Winfrey and I said, I'm glad it's you making the movie because people are rushed to judgment and you're a reporter. And I said, well, have you spoken to anybody who was there at the time, around that time? All documents and communications concerning the B. Singer interview. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons, and all communications between you and Russell Simmons. All communications between you and anyone regarding the B. Singer interview. All documents and communications concerning Drew Dixon, all communications between you and Drew Dixon, all documents and communications concerning on the record, documents and communications concerning the 2017 New York Times article, all documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statement from the B. Singer interview. If you slept with as many people as I slept with, thousands, and we're talking about 6 people. Documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statement from the B. Singer interview, but I can simply tell you that I was in so many compromising situations that people can have a recollection from 30 or 40 years ago, and it can be very different from my recollection. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements from the B. Singer interview. Yeah, it's the R word, a serious word, but I think they've changed the meaning. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements from the B. Singer interview, but certainly I've never been forceful in any of my relationships. All of what I've had has been consensual. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements from the B. Singer interview. I took 9 lie detector tests. People don't know that. 9 separate, 7 from the chairman of the Polygraph Association, and 1 for each serious accusation. And 1 when someone said, for instance, I was violent. One person said that, and I have never been violent, and I took that. 1 before I apologize. I never apologize about insulting anyone. But if 2 people say it because 1 said it and me too, and a second person said it, then I took the test for it. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements from the B. Singer interview. Explain why November 23rd is an important month to you. Oh, well, they had a year, the accusers, to sue me, and I haven't been sued, but I kind of believe that a lot of the stuff's been in the media. First of all, 40-year-old stories are quite hard to prove, I guess, but in civil suits, maybe not. They're 40-year-old stories and they have been covered by the media, but I don't know. I can't speculate as to why I haven't been sued, but we're talking about 6 serious accusations. Documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements from the B. Singer interview. So how many compromising situations was I in? And if you call that person and say, can you help me help these other women? And then you can get them to tell a story and reimagine a story. And I'm not here to say what they were thinking, but I can simply tell you that I was in so many compromising situations that people can have a recollection for 30 or 40 years ago, and it can be different from my recollection. It could be one where there was perhaps a collaboration. All documents and communications concerning Russell Simmons' statements from the B. Singer interview. Because I've never been violent to anybody. Our word is a violent crime. So it's a very serious, somebody jumps out of a bush and are somebody. It's different, I think. So it's a different kind of recollection. So I don't think anybody's saying I'm violent. All of what I've had has been consensual. All documents and communications concerning your withdrawal from the documentary on the record. So yeah, it's true. Oprah Winfrey is being subpoenaed in this case against Russell Simmons. Now, we don't know if Oprah is going to fight the subpoena or if she's just going to go ahead and move forward with it. But as of right now, I've seen no new court filings with her trying to fight the subpoena or anything. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.